Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today about AdWords and why I think this is very important channel for any business out there. Before jumping to some arguments behind, there's some interesting statistics which actually AdWords generated last year. So first of all, there's nobody else almost out there who has a higher reach, or ever gonna have a higher reach in the next few years than Google. They reach 71% of market share among the all search engines. So it means that Bing or Yandex or anybody else, it's so far behind Google that if you're thinking to reach your audience, Google is the place at this moment. Another thing is that they reach 90% of all internet users with the display network, which is very interesting because it means that almost everybody in the world seen some ads which were delivered by Google ad network. Okay, so right now, why it's worth it for small businesses? Why you should worry about Google AdWords, Google Ads, why you have a small local business? Well, if you think about growing your business, starting to reaching the new audiences, of course you need to promoting. If you're talking about, let's say you have Taller de Coches car workshop in the small village, of course everybody knows you, everybody knows the guy who's gonna fix my car. But what if the situation is that your village is close to the highway, and on the highway there is some accident or some issue, and people who are going to some, I don't know, family trip, let's say, if you're going with imagination today, let's make the story more spicy. They were going for family trip and then something got broken. If they don't want to call insurance, they will start to searching for some service provider near me. And what does it mean? You are most likely not even indexed. Many businesses don't even have a website. If you have a website and you are lucky, most likely you're not gonna be indexed on your main keyword, which is like, I don't know, fast repair near me. No, you will be very well positioned. Your position will be very well set on your name. But who gonna search you for name? So in the situation, your marketing budget could be so little to think about all those situations when you can actually be presented to the new type of clients. I'm saying that really per month it's so little to spend on it, but then is a high chance that you're gonna convert some new potential clients, and of course then story goes on. Maybe they're gonna be your repeating clients. Who knows? If your customer service is good, everything can happen. Okay, I can find more arguments about the small businesses and AdWords and how to use it wisely, but let me jump to the other topic, why I think it's also worth it for the big companies who don't believe in AdWords. I know a few companies which, before I start working with them, I will hear the story. Oh, we don't believe in AdWords. You can't convert them, or you just, or another one will be, well, we have organic and it's fine. Yes, it's fine, but if you want to grow faster and you want to reach something new, you have to go. Actually, yeah, I would say spend enough money or paid and organic to be very. To get there and to get more clients in front of your more clients in general, okay? But what this argument is very important, to be honest. Yeah, but Google is so expensive. We can't convert. The customer acquisition is so high that makes no sense to us to promote. And this, I think, it's a wrong approach to AdWords. Not always you're gonna sell right away. Not always Google AdWords should be used only to selling product. Of course, everybody wants to sell. Of course, the main business for the main goal for any business is to sell. I get it. Of course, it's claro. It's totally understandable. But If the product is complicated and needs some additional advice or support or any other help for customer to actually buy it, to understand the product, don't use paid marketing as a final step to convert. Think about the whole journey. What is the approach to sell your product? It's mean, that someone has to, from sales team, call the customer and start to, pitching them and then converting them to active clients. So use Google AdWords for generating leads for them, so they have someone to call. Of course, they will convert much higher if the lead is warm up, which means that shows some interest in the product, rather than just having the cold phoning, like calling customers for some list which you bought it, who knows where. But the other way as well is looking on the paid marketing depending on the attribution which your business needs. And this topic, I think, is very important, and many times is not clearly clear to business owners, because you need to understand how customers actually are interacting with the website. If you think that you know what customers is doing, you are making the biggest mistake on the spot right away. As a marketer, I will never tell, although I was doing when I was actually maybe during the university, if I will be a client, I will do this and this. And of course, no, 1 second, stop here. If you're starting to be online marketer or marketer, of course you're never gonna be the audience. You are on the other side of the mirror. You understand the processes, and most likely your user will behave in different way. If you are the owner, you know your product, you know so well your product that for you many things is so clear and so obvious that you will never think why they actually don't understand the product, because I explain it so well. This cliche happens so many times, and I make the same mistakes of not communicating properly. So here it's very important to understand attribution. What does it mean? If your client needs a few times interaction with your website to understand the product and start actually like having this need to buy it or subscribe or whatever, use paid marketing as a first interaction, as the, hi there, we are here and we are doing this. Maybe you don't want to buy us now, but in the future, who knows? In the future, remarketing comes, okay? If you're doing remarketing, so you make this first step, you attract the people to come to your website, and then please start to capturing emails. Old school pop-up is working. I don't know, I know I hear so many noises like, oh, it's so horrible, I hate the pop-ups, but this shit works, okay? So if you okay, you don't want to focus on capturing emails, which I think is the biggest mistake ever. Focus and also on remarketing. Sometimes think of bringing clients, leave them, they interact with your social media, and then after some time just remind them about your business. So in this sense, the attribution will look slightly different. I will not be focused right away on the sales. I will have some soft conversions. Maybe soft conversion for your business will be visiting the checkout. And then we know that we have some issue in the checkout, by the way, if they are not going to complete the purchase, something going on there. But then you always can come back with the remarketing. But what I want to say here, that if you put the cost per acquisition, sell, you have to look on the whole process of the paid marketing. Many times people are just giving up on that because they say, oh, I can't spend only 50 euro per, let's say 50 euro, just a number from Sky, 50 euro for acquire new client. Perfect. But what if you spend 100 but actually they didn't buy, but you capture so many leads, or you build awareness somewhere, although again, tracking the awareness is a complicated thing, but I will talk about it, I think, in the other episode, because it's a very interesting topic as well. what I want to say that this 100 euro which you spend, many times you can attribute for so many action that it's worth it. Maybe it was not sell right away, but you have people to send newsletter to. You have people who actually interact and start chatting with your sales team, or they read your blog post. They start to learning about your business. So in this case, of course, the attribution looks a little bit different. And again, you can make paid marketing working for you. Sometimes it requires much more gymnastic and being creative in this way, but it's worth it because it will bring the new blood to your website. It will bring you, and you can really nicely segment it, new people interesting, because especially AdWords is works for you when they are having the high intent. They are looking for it. It's not like they are jumping from the fridge or they are jumping when you are spying on your ex on Facebook. No. They are coming in the moment when they were having high interest. So yeah, that's it for today. I think all of those topics which I touched today, actually, yeah, they deserve some episode dedicated only to them, like for small business and for bigger businesses. But let's put it. Please share some your point of view. Put some comment and let me know if you like this kind of topics or you want a more, I don't know, more numbers like the previous one. Okay, have a nice day. Bye, guys.